Imagine falling asleep tonight, sinking into what ought to be a restful sleep and never waking up. This terrible reality, silent heart attacks or strokes that occur in the middle of the night while people are asleep, affects hundreds of thousands of persons over 50 every year. Most attribute it solely to age or heredity. But who is the true offender? Something much more widespread. You may be engaging in this activity every night without even being aware of the risk. Pay special attention if you're over 50. The 5 worst nocturnal habits that increase your risk of a deadly cardiac attack while you sleep will be discussed in the following few minutes, along with how to start reversing them tonight. These are not conjectures. Strong research from organizations like Harvard, the American Heart Association, and prestigious journals supports them. Your life could literally be saved by what you learn here. Let's begin with the startling reality. Experts in heart health have pointed out that a large percentage of fatal cardiovascular incidents occur during the hours of late evening and early morning. Why? Because your body makes a last-ditch effort to heal itself at night, when your heart rate slows, blood pressure drops, and your brain rides itself of toxins that have accumulated throughout the day. If you have unhealthy behaviors that interfere with these natural processes, your bedroom becomes a secret battleground. Eating a large late dinner is the first fatal habit. Imagine sitting down to a large meal that is high in carbohydrates, lipids, and proteins after 8 or 9 p.m. When your body is ready to relax, your digestive system goes into overdrive. Your stomach is flooded with blood. Your heart beats more forcefully. Rather than falling, blood pressure rises. Your arteries become more inflamed. A rise in triglycerides. Over 100,000 persons were tracked for years in a significant research published in the European Heart Journal. The risk of nocturnal cerebrovascular events, such as stroke, was up to 28% higher for individuals who ate their last meal after 9 p.m. than for those who finished before 8 p.m. Your heart has to work harder during rest hours when it should be recuperating because of late, heavy eating. Consider Susan, 67, who cherished her bread and noodles in the evening. During the day, she felt good. But one night when she was sleeping, her overworked heart failed. Later, doctors clarified that the meal had worn her system out when it needed rest. The solution is quick and easy. Choose lighter options for dinner, such as grilled chicken, lots of veggies, and easily digested carbohydrates like brown rice, and try to finish by 7 p.m. Your heart is more deeply at ease. Inflammation decreases. Risk drops, possibly by 20–30% for events held at night. If you're going to make this modification tonight, type "early dinner" in the comments. Taking drugs incorrectly or not at all is the second silent killer. Timing is more important than most people realize if you use blood thinners, cholesterol medications, or blood pressure medications. In healthy individuals, blood pressure should fall at night according to its normal cycle. However, that nocturnal dip fails in many people over 50, resulting in a risky increase. According to earlier studies, bedtime dosing could significantly reduce chances for heart attacks and strokes, up to 45% in some cases. Certain chronotypes, your natural body clock, greatly benefit from alignment, particularly if you're a natural evening person, even if recent major trials such as the Time research published in The Lancet found no general effect for everyone. Ignoring doses? Disastrous. Overnight blood pressure increases, plaque ruptures, clots develop, and all of a sudden you are at risk for an infarction or stroke. Robert, 72, occasionally neglected to take his medication. His hypertension skyrocketed one night. He suffered a severe stroke and became partially disabled. Although he lived, the harm was irreversible. Tomorrow, discuss with your physician the ideal time to take your particular medications. Don't ever skip. Make use of a phone reminder or pill organizer. Those crucial overnight hours are protected by just one change. Sleep apnea that goes undiagnosed or untreated is the third habit that is taking lives. You have a loud snore. Gasping, you awaken. Or perhaps your partner notices, but you don't. When you have sleep apnea, your breathing stops hundreds of times over the night, sometimes for 10 seconds, 20 seconds, or even 30 seconds at a time. Oxygen bursts. The heart beats faster to make up for it. The blood pressure spikes sharply. The arteries swell. Clots develop. Untreated sleep apnea quadruples the risk of stroke and triples the chance of overnight heart attacks, according to research from Stanford and other institutions. According to one extensive review, it significantly increased cardiovascular mortality. The 65-year-old Carmen considered her snoring to be just normal. Her oxygen level fell so low one night that her heartbeat became irregular. She was barely discovered in time by her husband. She can now sleep safely thanks to CPAP. Signs of danger? Loud snoring, headaches in the morning, fatigue during the day, and blood pressure that is difficult to regulate. Request a sleep study from your physician if any of these sound accurate. Sleeping on your side rather than your back has instant benefits. Overnight, treatment can reduce dangers. Comment CPAP or side sleep if you're looking at this one. Going to bed dehydrated is the fourth fatal error. After supper, many people over 50 steer clear of water to avoid using the restroom. However, you lose fluids through perspiration and breathing throughout night. Blood that has been dehydrated thickens, resembling syrup that is forced through small pipes. Your heart is strained. It is simpler for clots to form. Dangerously, the flow to the brain and heart slows. Even little dehydration has been linked in studies to significantly increased cardiovascular events during the night, with some showing risks increasing by 65% or more as blood thickens. Lewis, 70, did not drink fluids in the evening. He felt his blood thicken. A cerebral artery was obstructed by a clot. Stroke with an ischemic attack. Dehydration, according to doctors, rendered it inevitable. The answer? 1 to 2 hours before going to bed, sip a full glass of water. Make sure your bladder is entirely empty. If you wake up thirsty, keep a small amount of water on your bedside. Blood is free to flow. The heart works less. Arteries remain safer. Extreme bedroom temperature is the fifth characteristic that most people overlook. Too warm? Your blood pressure rises as your body perspires, your heart beats faster, and your arteries widen. Too chilly? Resistance increases, vessels narrow, and pressure spikes once more. According to Harvard-affiliated studies, high overnight temperatures can raise cardiovascular strain and, above specific thresholds, increase the chance of an incident by up to 20%. In susceptible individuals, cold waves increase heart attack fatalities by more than 30%. 65 to 70 degrees, 18 to 21 degrees, is ideal, steady. Regulation without effort. Restorative, deeper sleep. In the summer, 66-year-old Elena slept in a hot room. Heat causes stress on the heart. An attack occurred at night. Better bedding or a simple fan could have made all the difference. Layer blankets, use fans, and adjust your thermostat. Stability, not extremes, is what your heart desires. You are now aware of the 5 murderers. Here's your step-by-step evening safety regimen to significantly reduce dangers. Start at 6 p.m. with a light dinner consisting of simple carbohydrates, vegetables, and lean protein. No salt bombs or hefty fats. 7 p.m. 1 glass of water for strategic hydration. If your doctor gives the go-ahead, take medication at night. 8 p.m. Take a leisurely stroll, read and listen to relaxing music for 10 to 15 minutes. Helps with digestion and reduces stress. Bedroom setting at 9 p.m. Water close by, fan if necessary, temperature between 65 and 70 degrees. 9:30 p.m. Last-minute preparation. Clean your teeth, use the restroom, and take any last medications. 10 p.m. Bedtime. Use a supporting pillow to straighten the neck and side sleep if apnea is suspected. If you wake up, slowly rise. Continue doing this consistently. These combined shifts may reduce cardiovascular risks at night by more than 40%, according to studies. Just clever, scientifically supported adjustments, no drastic changes. Until it's too late, you possess knowledge that thousands never acquire. Tonight is the first night of change. Your loved one's brain and heart deserve it. If this opened your eyes, please hit the like button so that those over 50 who need this information can find it. Get more health facts supported by Science for Life After 50 by subscribing and clicking the bell. Leave a comment below. Which habit surprised you the most? What are you going to fix first? If you're going to do something tonight, write, "I'm protecting my heart." Tell your spouse, family, and friends who are 50 years of age or older about this. A life could be saved by one share. You should see the next video, which is titled "The 7 Silent Signs of Heart Trouble Doctors Often Miss." Rest well tonight. Tomorrow, wake up more resilient. See you at the following one. You deserve to take care of yourself.